Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. And today, we're going to be using these lesbian pride dice sent to us by a fan. What? You think just because Pride is over, I'm going to stop supporting the LGBTQ community?
Well, think again!
Let's kick off this barbecue and roll for meat. 10, wife's choice. Okay, she selected seafood today, so let's roll for seafood. 8, we're making scallops. Honestly, you can't go wrong with the scallop in this household. But first, we gotta have some coffee. It's like 7 in the morning. We removed the muscle off the side of the scallop, and now we're gonna transfer them to a bowl. Easy as that. Now it's time to roll for binder. 6, we have ranch. I don't usually use ranch on everything, but as the Ranch King says, it's good on everything. We're using King Ranch by Cowphobia 86, and we're going to give these a nice toss. I think the garlic and the dill will make it really tasty. And now it's time to roll for rubs. 12, Meat Church, and 19, Fire and Smoke Society. Not a bad roll. Let's go ahead and roll for Meat Church. 2, and that gives us some Texas sugar. This rub is really good. Contrary to popular belief, it's not really a sugar-based rub. It's actually a little spicy. It's great on pork and definitely chicken. Now it's time to roll for Fire and Smoke Society. We got a 5, and that gives us the Back Porch Burger Rub. I love this seasoning simply because the grains are so large inside it. You can easily tell what's inside the seasoning, which I'm a big fan of. All right, now it's time to roll for char grilling. 3, we got Old Reliable. Perfect, now we just need to see what type of fuel we're using today. Here we go. Cherry wood. It's not going to get a lot of smoke, but I like cooking with it. Today we're using Old Reliable, and we're cooking on a cast iron skillet. We threw a little bit of oil into the pan, and we're going to cook these until they're 145 degrees Fahrenheit internal. You know you're doing it right when you got a nice crispy crust on each side. And just like any meat, you need to let it rest. While these are resting, let's roll for Wild Magic. 10, we're turning this into a side dish. All right, well, what type of side dish are we cooking today? And we got mac and cheese. All right, guys, it's too early in the morning to be doing this, so we're using some boxed mac and cheese. Then we're chopping up those scallops and mixing it in. I'm trying to keep it simple this morning. All right, let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 Sauce roll. 17, ranch again. Well, this is gonna be fun. Of course, we're hitting that with some Ranch King Ranch by Cowphobia 86, and it looks nothing short of interesting. I mean, it looks good, but how does it taste? There's only one way to find out. Here we go. This is exactly what I love about Roll for Barbecue. You get to try different food combinations you didn't think would ever work together, and this all works really well together. The creamy cheese really pairs well with the ranch, and of course the seasonings on that scallop, it doesn't really make it fishy at all. But let's see how it is on its own. Oh yeah, you could really taste the dill and garlic along with those two seasonings. The mayonnaise and that ranch added a nice crust on that scallop, which I'm pretty happy with. And it's a member of the Clean Plate Club. Even though this was my breakfast, it was pretty solid. So we're going to give this one an 8.9 out of 10. And we're going to call this one Red Lobster's Secret Menu. And just like that, that's episode 66. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.